What did Michael Eisner do to this tree? Stay tuned to find out. Today on Provo's Park Fest, we're gonna do the secrets revealed of It's Tough to Be a Bug. This is a creepy, crawly, bug-eyed adventure. It's Tough to Be a Bug was an opening day attraction here at Animal Kingdom on April 22nd, 1998. An opening day attraction. Now you might be asking yourself, why is that important? Well, It's Tough to Be a Bug wasn't released until 2 months after the opening day here. That's right. So for 2 months, people were coming to see this attraction. They were introduced to Hopper and Flick. They had no idea who that character was because the movie wasn't even released. Flick and Hopper had their debut here at Animal Kingdom on April 22nd, 2 months before their movie was released. Now in the center of the Animal Kingdom, what do you see? The Tree of Life. And if you want to get up close and personal to the Tree of Life, you need to do It's Tough to Be a Bug because the theater is inside the tree. Inside that tree. The line is quite long, but it's fun because you get to walk through the tree, see all these amazing carvings, and you'll also notice that when you get your glasses, your 3D glasses, they are shaped like a bug with little antennae, bug antennae. The Tree of Life has over 300 animals carved on it. 300!
Chris, watch out, there's a spider. There's a spider. Wait, it's not a spider. What is it, a dung beetle?
So not funny.
It's kind of funny. What are you more afraid of, a spider or a dung beetle?
Spider, obviously. It's Tough to Be a Bug is a 3D experience with 4D incorporated. You know, they shoot things at you. I'm gonna say this though, it can be quite scary for little ones. The theater is huge. Pre-COVID times, it could hold up to 430 people. And they run a show about 6 shows an hour, meaning about 2,580 people could go through this attraction in an hour, making it one of the most high capacity attractions in the whole park. During the show, you see Hopper, an animatronic grasshopper. Now, when the show debuted, Hopper was the most sophisticated animatronic Disney had ever done. He's since lost that crown, goes over to probably the Na'vi shaman, or Kylo Ren, but at one point it was the most sophisticated animatronic ever. You'll probably recognize some famous voices while you're listening to the theater. Cheech Martin from Cheech and Chong, he voices Chili the Spider. And Jason Alexander, most known for as George Costanza on Steinfeld, he does the Evil Weevil Knievel. Jason Alexander. Cheech Martin. You know I love puns. Claire de Room is a play off of the tune Claire de Lune. She's gonna clear the room because she's a stink bug. You get it what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Little A dynamic duo. You're waiting in line, you look over here, you see some tortoises. This attraction allows you to get closer to the Tree of Life than any other attraction. I mean, if you really want to be down here and see the tree and see all the carvings, you have to do It's Tough to Be a Bug. I mean, even if you don't want to go through the attraction, go through the line. During the attraction, Hopper talks about how humans are really bad to bugs, and he shows some movie clips. The movie clips are from Earth versus the Spider, The Beginning of the End, and Empire of the Ants. These old B horror films. When they were building Animal Kingdom, they had a consultant, Jane Goodall. She's as famous as zoologist, biologist. I don't even know what her title is, but she mostly worked with chimpanzees. And when she's going around the Tree of Life, she noticed that there weren't any chimpanzees on the Tree of Life. So she said that the Disney Imagineers put a chimpanzee right at the entrance before you walk into the theater. And there's a plaque there that you can learn all about Jane Goodall's, all the things that she's done to help the world. I don't know why I find this so funny, but you can go on Google, and It's Tough to Be a Bug has a 4.5 star rating. People rated it. One of my very favorite reviews on the 4.5 stars for the Google review of this attraction says this. It says, it's a great show. It's not scary, but it's creepy. Not scary, but creepy. That really made me start thinking, like, what does that mean? Creepy. You know, bugs. Right before you go into theater, you're gonna queue up an area that looks like you're in an anthill underground with all these little tunnels and caverns. Because, you know, bugs. You can also hear all these different insects buzzing around, making chirping and making all kinds of sounds. So listen, and you'll hear a bunch of, you know, bugs. When you come into the area, before you walk in the theater, they have a bunch of movie posters that are puns. I love it. The Dung and I. It's a play off of The King and I. Hello, Dung lovers. Okay, so you know how you go to like some music, they have like props from a movie? Check this out. This is a giant dung ball from The Dung and I, and there's a little thing right here that talks about it. It says, in its most memorable role, in The Dung and I, this dung ball bounced off the stage and nearly brought down the house. Of course, Auntie, you know, from Annie. Beauty and the Bees. Be our guest. Now, pre-COVID, you could come to this particular poster, and if you listen very carefully, you hear some bees humming behind it, humming the song Be Our Guest, but like bzz, 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 bzz. But they don't do that anymore. A cockroach line, of course that's like the chorus line. I love the puns. Barefoot in the Bark. That's a play on a movie called Barefoot in the Park. The Grass Menagerie. That's a play on the words the Glass Menagerie. Our planet is covered in, you know, bugs. If you took 1 square mile of land, there's as many bugs in that 1 square mile as the whole entire human population on the planet Earth. Ugh, bugs. Little Shop of Hoppers, of course, Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. My Fair Ladybug, you know, as in My Fair Lady. I've grown accustomed to her face. A stink bug named Desire, you know, like a streetcar named Desire. I could have been a contender, Stella. I could have been a contender. The theater is huge.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to our show. With bugs making up more than 80% of the animal world, we're the biggest cast of them all. Take it from an ant. It's tough to be a bug. Chilean tarantulas, like my friend Chili here, throw poison quills at their enemies with deadly accuracy. Pull! Come on, keep them coming, keep them coming! No one makes a fool of Jimmy, man! Come back here and die like a bug!
I am the Terminator. Oh no.
Oh boy.
What are these humans wearing on their heads?
Oh, I made honorary bugs.
Honorary what? They're our biggest enemy.
No, that's not true. They're my friends.
Then watch this. You humans have always seen us as monsters. If you had it your way, you would destroy us all. Back off, spiders.
Well, what'd you think?
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Next to Pinocchio and E.T., this is my least favorite attraction, but I went on it for you guys. Between the bugs crawling under your bum and the sting in your back and the acid shot in your face, I mean water, the acid shot in your face, oh, it's too much. But I can appreciate how good it is and how good the effects are and how exciting it is even after all this year. Like, it's over 20 years old and it still like excites me. So I can appreciate that.
Let me do a quick little recap of what happens when you go to the theater. First flick comes down, it's like, hey, welcome, you are now honoring bugs. And then all of a sudden they have this talent show. And the first thing you see is oh shoot, I forgot what the first thing you see. Oh, the first thing you see is Chili, the spider comes out, and they shoot acorns, and you feel like, whap, 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 the thing is flying by you, and all this little evil thing is like, you get like, you're dying, you're like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, the Terminator, the little termite comes out, and it shoots acid at your face. And like water is like, but they say it's acid, but it's really water. But I mean, it's not like a little bit. It's like, you're like, And then all of a sudden, they have Claire de Lune comes out in there, and she comes out and she passes gas, and you smell it. And you're like, oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden, Hopper comes up, and he's like, Flick, what are you doing? You brought humans in here. Humans are the worst. It shows all the horrible things that humans have done to bugs. So he's like, you know what? We gotta get rid of humans. And he tries to spray you with some bug spray, and then that doesn't work. You're like, oh, these spiders come down. And also you feel like this wasp sting. You're like, wasp, attack him. You feel a wasp stinger. It goes right in your back. You feel it. It's like, tick, tick, tick. You're like, ah. And it's like, ah. Hopper's like walking around. He's like, hey, you're like evil humans, and I don't like you. And then all of a sudden, there's this like a chameleon. And it's like, and his tongue shoots out, and it grabs Hopper and pulls it back in. And then Hopper comes back out of his mouth. And then Hopper's like, get out of here. And I'll leave. And then Flick comes out and says, hey, you guys are now honorary bugs. At the very end, they're like, please remain seated while we let all the bugs, maggots, grubs, and everything else leave. And guess what happens when they leave? You can feel them going underneath your bumps, like brrr, these bugs. And Amanda was screaming, ah! Oh, it's still so fun. I love it. Let's say you don't want to see the show, like you're afraid of it, like Amanda. You don't want to wait in line, but you want to get close to the tree. Well, guess what? There's a secret pathway you can do that. Come on. If you're facing the entrance, to the left of the entrance, there's another pathway to take you right to the base of the tree. And while you're walking through this, you can see different little atriums and places for animals to be living. Atriums? Nope. There's the real spider on the tree. Yeah. That would be my worst nightmare, waking up and seeing something that big. Oh my God. Come on. Keep coming. Keep coming. I know what you're thinking. That's a big tree. When they were constructing the Tree of Life, the Disney Imagineers always knew they wanted it to have an attraction in the center of it. But they couldn't come up with any ideas, or they didn't know what to do. It was Michael Eisner who said, hey, why don't they do it after the Pixar movie that's coming out called It's Tough to Be a Bug? Michael Eisner knew that Pixar movie would be coming out, so he says, let's base the attraction off of that. And voila, they came up with the idea, It's Tough to Be a Bug. Now this attraction was so popular here in Florida that eventually they moved it over to California, but they closed it in California because Adventure Campus. Rest in peace, Bugs Land. This is a line down to the theater, down below us. And right behind you, you can see the tree. And the walrus, and all these animals are blended. This is a fantastic way if you want the little ones to get really close to the tree and see all the details of animals without having to go to the show, because it can be a little bit scary. This is the path to take. And this is the exit. So you come out the exit, you're on the other side of the tree. It's really amazing. I mean, it's so beautiful. You can't really appreciate it until you see it up close and personal. And if you want to see this up close and personal, you can go to this is our personal travel agent. We're gonna give you the number. It's 1-855-GETAWAY. That's 1-855-GETAWAY. Tell them Provost Park Pass sent you, and they will give you the best discount they can on their packages here at Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Universal Studios, all of them. Seriously, like all of them. And they'll do everything for you if you book an on-resort property hotel. What? Woo! Wow. If you like these secret reveal videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification because we have even more. Did you know we have like the Navi River Journey secret reveals? We also have the Pandora secret reveals, and we got Everest secret reveals. We've covered a lot here in Animal Kingdom because we love Animal Kingdom. It's one of the best parks. We love it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and click over here somewhere to watch those videos. And if you want to support our channel, you become a YouTube member. That's right down below. Boop, boop, click that link and you will get even more videos, like 5 to 10 extra videos just for you a month. You guys are awesome and have a fantastic week. Provo's Park Pass here. My name is Chris. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.